Serverless, virtualization, hypervisor, virtual machines, 4 key pillars of every cloud technology. Everything about them and much more coming up in this video. Hello and welcome back to the Tech Blackboard. Today in this video, besides understanding those 4 key pillars of cloud technology, we are also going to understand CAPEX, which is capital expenditure, OPEX, which is operating expenditure, on-demand, pay-as-you-go, consumption-based, container, Kubernetes, and cloud native. This is going to be a fully loaded episode. A lot of learning is coming up, so please stay tuned. Let's start with understanding what is serverless computing, a very important core cloud concept but equally confusing for many people. So let's first read some of the definitions on serverless computing. The first definition says serverless computing is a cloud computing model in which cloud provider allocates machine resources on demand, taking care of the servers on the behalf of their customers. Moving on with the second definition, it says that serverless computing is a method of providing backend services on an as-used basis. A serverless provider allows users to write and deploy code without the hassles of worrying about underlying infrastructure. I'm sure that you have noted the important sections marked in yellow color. The main takeaway from both of these definitions is that unlike common belief, there are still servers or infrastructure, but someone else takes care of them. And who is this someone else? Well, essentially the cloud providers like Azure, AWS, or GCP. Before moving ahead, let me give you some examples of serverless so that you have something to relate the concept with. From the Microsoft Azure stack, we have Azure Functions. The Google counterpart is Google Cloud Functions. And from the Amazon, we have AWS Lambda. So basically, you write simple and normally single-purpose code in the language you love, which are attached to a certain event. Cloud functions are triggered when an event being watched is fired. Your code executes in a fully managed environment. For example, Azure Functions can be configured to trigger on events like HTTP trigger, timer trigger, queue trigger, and much more. And Functions supports many languages like C#, JavaScript, Java 8, PowerShell Core 6, Python, TypeScript are just a few of them. To summarize, you develop a piece of code in the language you love and then you deploy the code on a cloud of your choice or also called as serverless platform and you are done. No hassles of servers or infrastructure, just code and deploy. Functions are great example of serverless computing, but let's explore the biggest question that confuses many people. Are there no servers in serverless computing? Let me explain. The term serverless is somewhat misleading. Of course, servers are still there providing all the services, but all the server space and infrastructure are now handled by vendor, or you can say the cloud providers like Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud. Serverless simply means that the developers can do their work without having to worry about the servers at all. So from the developer's perspective, as they don't see any servers, it is serverless. But yes, under the hood, there are surely servers. As a developer of serverless application, you are not bothered with the capacity of planning, configuration, management, maintenance, fault tolerance, or scaling of containers, virtual machines, physical servers. You just need to focus on application development. As I just mentioned, someone else like Azure, AWS, or GCP, cloud providers like these takes care of all the servers and underlying hardware. Friends, how simple it can get. Serverless computing is truly a blessing for application developers. In the coming episodes, I will give you more details on serverless and help you understand what are the differences between serverless computing versus PaaS, which is platform as a service, SaaS, software as a service, and also tell you the advantages of serverless computing. So loads of super exciting Azure learning is coming up in this video series. So please do consider liking the videos and subscribing to the channel, and do not forget to press that bell icon so that you are getting timely notifications of your Azure learnings. And of course, my friends, you can always extend your learning. In addition to these videos, you can also visit our blogs, thetechblackboard.com/blog. And not only that, you can also join our membership community where we provide extra learning material. And also, my friends, I've shared some best courses from both Udemy and Coursera on Microsoft Azure. The links are there in the description box. And that's all for today. I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay fit, keep learning, and thanks for watching.